Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. What's the word on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Gets it to first. One up, one down. Here's Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Fouled off left side. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs. And with guys on his team like Mike Trout and formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's a strike.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one just misses, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That's down and in. Here's a 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Orioles held in check there. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Ball 1 there.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Hayes snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Luis Rengifo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Up the middle. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No run. Back here in Baltimore, here's Ryan Mountcastle. Ohtani back to work. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees. And now Gunnar Henderson. And there's the strike. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Foul ball there. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP, and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at Oriole Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Chad Wallach. Swings through that one for strike 1. Rodriguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Number 9 in the box now. Take strike 1. And he drops it down the third baseline. Gets it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Oh, now this ball gets down. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for L.A., Mike Trout. Doubled in his first AB. That one the other way. And they tag him out. Angels leave 1. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. And a pitch. And that one is inside. Good eye right there. 2-0. And a strike. Inside, just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Left-hand batter waits. That's to third. Urshela to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Terrin Vavra, the next to hit for the Orioles. Vavra bats left, throws right in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Righty delivers. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Rodriguez back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away now. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Gio Urshela, and he's already singled in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Favre grabs it on the run. Angels strand one. Still no score. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Adley Rutschman. Line drive, makes the catch, one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Orioles leave 1. And we are still scoreless. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Mateo makes the grab, and there's one away. Chad Wallach now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Mountcastle takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. And a base hit into right center field.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Ward, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 for 2. Rodriguez checks on first, and he's back in standing. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Throw is high and over his head. 1 run is in. Passes third. He wants it all. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. On the ground to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one inside. 1-0. Here's a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got it by him for the K.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Frazier in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now 1-1. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first. Frazier retired. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park, top six. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Rodriguez back to work. That one ripped right center field. Mullins moving back for it. And out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Pitching change here, Brian Baker.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike two. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Danny Coulombe is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins settles under it and makes the catch. Then there's one down. And now the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. In the air, center field. Racing, makes the catch. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Frazier on to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. Shohei Ohtani shows Angel fans what he can do. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Terrin Vavra. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Jorge Mateo now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Puts the squeeze on it. Out number 2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Mullins stands in now and watches strike one. Next one off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Mullins checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here, 3-0. Number 78 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Chad Wallach. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit right side. Mountcastle takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. So 2 down now, and here is number 9.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Swing and a ball popped up. Frazier under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back. Bottom of the seventh. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The right-hander back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Anthony Santander will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike. That's strike 1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
That misses, and a count 2-1. That's a strike, and the count is 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Orioles held in check there. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Taylor Ward. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball left side. Henderson over to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next to hit, Hunter Renfroe. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Mullins fires it to the plate, but it's offline, and it's 4-0.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Gio Urshela to the plate. 1 for 3. On the ground to the left. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Danny Coulombe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base hit, center field. Throw home, he beats it. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Chad Wallach. Base knock, center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Back here in Baltimore, ready for the bottom. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 1-2. And another ball. Two. Just missed. Three-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out there to center. Trout sizing it up. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
2 outs, bases empty. And the batter now, Adam Frazier. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ripped. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Favre flashes the leather on the running catch. And now batting, Mike Trout. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins moving back for it. Back some more. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Favre snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's a laser base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Renfroe makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there, and if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
They get the force. That ends the frame. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Taron Vavra. And a pitch. Just missed.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Andrew Wantz. He's been so good against
into my eyes, see the tears building up inside, feeling hurt. I've been through the ringer, yet I'm still alive. I'm only here today, single-handedly by grace. Detrimental situations can't obliterate your fate. Determination on my face, I ain't never giving up. Even when I'm down and out, I look to you to lift me up. Can I do it on my own? Because my will is not enough. Stronger than I ever been. You broke me down to build me up, and I'm thankful for every moment that you give me.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Once in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 now, and now 1-2. Favre, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. The 1-2. And now 2-2. That misses the zone, and that's ball three.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, what do you know? The dead dog is first up to bat. No batteries included and no strings attached. No holds barred. No time for move faking. Got to get to loose so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like who will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some. So dark and handsome inside your eye to show you where I'm from. I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there. Yeah.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on.